an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
I'm the biracial daughter of a black woman who hates being black. She hated being black so much that she hated me for being white. She would constantly point out the differences in our skin tone. She would tell me that I was lucky for being so light. She would tell me that she wished that she could be as light as I was, that all she had to do was stay out of the sun a little bit longer. She would tell me things like she was sorry for giving me my hair texture. She was sorry for giving me such a strong features, such a strong nose, such strong shoulders and strong muscles, strong arms. She would apologize for my build because I was built like a black girl, and she would tell me, I'm sorry I can't take you to these stores. I'm sorry you can't wear this style because you're built like a black girl and I messed you up. She would rub white towels over her skin and check for skin flakes, because if she couldn't see any skin flakes on there, it must mean that she's pale enough now. She's light enough now. But because she hated being black and I was white and I leaned into my black heritage and was unashamed of it in the way that she tried to teach me to be, she felt like I was wasting a gift by leaning into it. So I am the daughter of a black woman who hated being black, and because she hated being black, she hated that I was white. My mother used to weaponize that we look so different often. A lot of the time she would make comments about how the hospital gave her the wrong baby, how she could just leave me in a store because nobody thought I was hers anyway. It would be easier. People already think I'm the babysitter. At the very least, I could be getting paid for it. She would have visceral reactions on parent-teacher nights, and she would come in to speak to my teachers, and they would be like, oh, your mom's black? Copy and pasted to every single time a new person saw us together. She didn't stand up for me in those moments. She wound up recoiling from those moments. And I believe that's because I was a constant reminder to her of her blackness. And every single time, like clockwork, we would sit down and have the same conversation about how she prayed for my light skin and my light eyes for me to come out looking like my father's side of the family so that I would never experience the pain that she has experienced through her life. How she was sorry that even though God had answered her prayer, I was still experiencing the same kind of pain anyway. And that she has cursed me with something different. It's never...
Yo, I don't know what this mama's going through, but this mom has probably... Have y'all ever seen an old black person that has colorism, that don't like dark-skinned people? Bro, when I seen one, I thought I was tripping. And this woman's mama could be one of them. I was like, But I didn't really say nothing about it. It don't bother me. I'm light-skinned, but whatever. Or I'm brown, or I'm somewhere. But my dad is this color. This is my dad. My dad is her color. My dad was white as all outdoors. But I find it crazy that this woman could say that to her daughter. She has a lot of mental health issues, and she really did more damage to her daughter than trying to protect her. Instead of protecting her daughter, she pushed her trauma onto her daughter and said, look what I did to you. I didn't mean to do to you. I cursed you. And
I am the daughter of a black woman who hated being black, and these are some of the ways that impacted me as a teenager, in the way that I look, in the way that I spoke, in the friends that I had, in the way that I moved. My mom was always adamant on making sure that I wasn't having anything that she considered a black feature to be showing. So she would constantly tell me that I need to have my hair straightened. I can't have my hair curly because it looked nappy. I couldn't have any kind of braids or anything because that was too ethnic. She would tell me things like I was super hairy because I was biracial, and she was sorry for that. It's just a part of the culture. I would always straighten my hair. I never allowed my hair to...
That's cap. The hairy part came from the European part. That does not come from black people. We were not hairy individuals, okay? I don't know where... Her mama was just making up stuff to make her feel bad, and that's a shame that this mama would just make up and just call out all her flaws as a kid, and you just oh, I don't know, don't wear your curls because it's gonna make you look black. Girl, shut up. Just be my mom for once.
Go curly because my mother considered that too black looking. that it was nappy, that it was uncontrollable, that curly hair wasn't professional. Because she would tell me that I was built like a black girl and that's why I was so strong and so muscular, I would starve my body and I would avoid lifting weights so that I wouldn't gain any muscle anywhere. She would say things like, that's why black men like you. That's why you can only wind up with a black man, because look at you. Make sure my hair was straight, I would hide my body, make sure that I was slim, make sure that I was looking like, you know, heroin chic basically. She just hated it. I am the daughter of a black woman who hated being black, and these are some of the ways that I'm the biracial daughter of a black woman who hated being black. My mother definitely was taught internalized racism. She was taught to be racist. So much so that I have brought this conversation to her on several different occasions because I could tell that she was really suffering from it. I think at some point it becomes our responsibility to address those things and to really take a magnifying glass to our racist behaviors, the things that we're perpetrating, the things that have happened to us in our lives. And I have had the conversation. I've tried to share the work. I mean, the work is not perfect. I'm sure that I have things that I still need to work on. But unfortunately, you cannot help somebody that doesn't want to be helped. She's not open to receiving help from me. I'm not sure she's open to receiving help from anybody. I don't doubt that my mother probably loves me, but I don't think she knows how to fully accept me because she has not accepted herself. I also do want to say that my mother has told me very directly multiple times throughout my life that she hates being a black woman. I'm not making an assumption about how she might feel from her behaviors. She has said that to me. She has told me that when she looks in a mirror, she sees a white woman. And even though everyone around her tells her she's black, everyone around her whole life has told her that she is a black woman, when she looks in the mirror, she is a white woman and nobody is going to tell her otherwise. But at some point, I do have to protect my peace because I still have work that I'm doing. I still have things that I want to work on, and I can't have that noise and hatred affecting that.
Yeah, her mom is suffering from something way further than mental illness, and I don't know how much therapy can fix that because she needs to do some internal healing, and that right there, just to say that she feels like a white woman is so like it's. I'm not hurt that oh, you don't like your blackness. I'm like, damn girl, you don't love yourself. You don't love yourself. Yeah. Honey mama says, I look in the mirror and I see a billionaire. Me too, okay? I identify as a millionaire. You can't tell me nothing. When I, when I go to the grocery store, I identify as the owner of that motherfucker. I own all this shit, and I'm taking it, okay? What you mean? Fuck you mean? That is so funny. But for real, it's sad. I'm actually more upset that the mother is going through something so traumatic, and I don't know what was beat into her, because it had to be beat into her that made her be like, I don't like this. I don't like my skin. I don't like my color. I don't like my lips. I don't like my nose. I don't like my butt. I don't like my athleticism. But I don't get it. I don't get it. But it was enough trauma in her childhood that messed her up, and you know, it's just something that she's gonna have to get counseling to get over, or be accepted. She has to accept it. I don't think she'll get over anything because of the trauma. I think she has to accept who she is and then work on being a better person, and not thinking that I'm going to be better because if my skin was white. you should just be a better person because of what's in her. And right now, it's what's in her is what's stopping her from being better. What's in her because she traumatizing her daughter.
Everyday people. Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as quick as 1 week.